Hi there, guys. This is Bright Wolf, and I wanted to kind of connect with you tonight. And I wanted to talk about energy fields, and I wanted to talk about um, when you're a spiritual person, and this is like 50% of the world is spiritual. Um, well, you want to finally start to evolve, and you start to realize that your body and your chakras, and mainly your under intuition and your third eye, send you messages that you need to find a space to do this. Even if you're just a creative person, you need a space that you can go to. When you use your crystals and you start to meditate, and you start to communicate with the world, you realize you can't really find a meditative state with all these other frequencies, um, and all these other people sending energy into you. And if you've watched the Billy Meyer type interviews on some of the on YouTube, I think it's Project Camelot and other ones, he talks about how the Palladians actually had a generator for the pyramids, and that the pyramids were made of copper, and they had a generator on top, and you would actually, the purpose for them was to actually not allow energy in, but to block it out, because the world is so busy and so kind of electrical. They talk about Saturn, the planet Saturn, and hell. Well, hell is busy, but when you reach heaven and you tune into the Christ consciousness, you actually need to block things out. So I wanted to make people aware that if you're magical or spiritual, or get some copper and some crystals and really block out any sound when you do meditation. And I wanted to give that as advice. I mean, apparently people live for 70 to 80 years and only spiritually evolve about 7 months in their lifetime. If you want to evolve, you have to find a place where you block things out. Sorry, that's probably buzzing you up. It's buzzing me up. Let's switch to this one. It's a bit smaller. So, using your intuition and your crystals, be aware that other people on other planets have evolved to that state where there's no carbon fossil fuel being used, and there's no harmful cell phone frequencies. And tune into your DNA frequencies. You could be related to the Lurians, or apparently the Lurians got stranded on here about 2 million years ago, and some of us have their DNA. Others have Palladian DNA. Apparently there's blue people with blonde hair and blue eyes living under France. It's amazing what you can find out when you study different races and cultures, and the legends from the Eastern world is very interesting. Some of it's actually real. I mean, the giants were relative to the Lurians. Ireland apparently is where the giants were. King Arthur apparently dealt with them quite a lot. Joining his table was about facing things like reptilians and giants. But I don't think giants were necessarily evil. I think that they were spiritual people that through time evolved small. So the sun is a frequency, but if you want to tune into your spiritual sun, please look after yourself and find your own inner universe. Because really it's all about you, it's not about other people. It's about your spirit animals and your angels. It's about your quiet. You can't evolve with all this stuff sending you messages of their world. This is about your world. So please skip a few lifetimes. In fact, skip 1,000 years. It's time to start evolving. Meditate properly. Get into crystals, copper. Study metaphysics and science. Take the right salts for your body. And most of all, practice your mental side. Get it working again for the heart. Train it to be a spiritual. That's what the third eye is. It's the gate between the heart and the mental. It's a craft. Cool, guys. That's my little chat for today. Can't think of anything else that I want to say at the moment. Except maybe block out anything negative. Redefine your path. Moldavite's a good crystal to get into. Meteorite will help you. I mean, if you're on this channel, you probably, and you're still watching me, you probably understand. You're probably a light child as well, or you're on the path, and we harmonise. I mean, I was out today and I was wearing my astrology chart on my t-shirt, and some guy came up to me, started asking me questions about astrology and saying, "Oh, how does this work? I'm a Scorpio." And before I knew it, I had another friend, and it's just amazing how people can magnetically attract you, and the right people will sense that that you're good for them, and they'll come out of the woodwork and out of the lake. So keep an open heart, and people will find you. Cool, guys. Keep safe, love yourself, surround yourself in gold, and practice your astral and your astrology, and practice seeing the world from the heart. Peace out, Bible.